Got it.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to a critically average adventure, and welcome to this one that we like to call the Fragments. It's a D&D 5e campaign I'm playing with my friends, and these are my friends. Welcome to this game. I may be a bit manic or a bit sleepy. We're not sure which way it's going to go. Life is hectic right now because it's holiday season in Cornwall. That's where we live, and everything's bonkers. But
everything's what?
Everything's bonkers. But
they said everything's bogus.
No, not bogus.
No, not bogus.
Just talking. I've been there.
I've been there.
No, bogus.
Bogus isn't all right.
I'm saying what's bogus.
I might have been getting a bit Bill and Ted bogus, heinous, most non-triumphant.
Yeah.
I think was their thing, wasn't it? For the excellent adventure. Not the bogus journey so much. What did happen last time? Jackson switched on to full Jackson mode.
Oh yeah,
After climbing out of a trapdoor into an unknown location that appeared to be a warehouse.
I am Jackson.
After exploring very, very slightly, and by that I mean by opening one crate and then lifting Erwin up to look over the crates. That was the extent of the investigation. And finding out that there is a skyboat.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That is it. That's all you did in terms of exploration. And then started hitting stuff.
Yeah.
Well, no, I'd like to, for the court, I would like to present this particular piece of evidence.
Yeah, present it.
They, not myself, because I had no knowledge of this. So to me, they are bonkers, but moving on. They did recognize that in one of the boxes that you described was a strong, pungent, narcotic-style incense that they recognize are being used in one of the more churches from their previous adventures. Go see those videos.
And they knew that it had an intoxicating effect also.
Yes, apparently so. This was enough to settle Jackson to burn the place to the ground.
Burn, baby, burn.
Clearly, they're in league with the Moor. They must be expunged from the planets, apparently. I don't even know if this actually intoxicating thing is illegal. Well, it might not be. It might actually be used by legitimate churches, for all I know. But anyway, it took one whiff of it and went completely back. All I can tell is it took one whiff of the thing and went berserk.
Yeah.
That is the I'm going to stick with
berserk as well, but it was hilarious
because everyone went cray cray because Charlie went completely like surfer dude. Hey.
Yeah.
Ironically, the only person who was totally sober for the most part was Killian.
Yeah. Well, you weren't. You were intoxicated. You did some weird stuff as well. Like Charlie was trying to stroke your face, and then Charlie was trying to heal you, and you were batting him away.
Then he went to try and help Jackson, or at least bring Jackson back. I told you to bring Jackson back. But I didn't realize how close to death you were. That was fun.
But we ended
how much on fire you were at the time.
Burning down 80% of this warehouse.
Yep.
We saved most of it.
You saved, or looking at it with the glass half full. Well, 20% full. You saved 20%. Yeah.
No, at this point, I was amazed we saved any of the warehouse. It was more a case of saving the other buildings. Oh God, let's not have another underetch here.
Yeah. And you'd grabbed an individual who appeared to be hiding from you and ducking behind boxes while you were fighting a metallic.
I was kind of aware of his presence. I wasn't really paying much attention.
Yeah, most of it was trying to get out and battle this giant thing that was eating you.
Yeah.
But you made it out.
Yeah.
And as you ran out, or rather, as Jackson ran out, grabbed this individual by the collar, and dragged them outside. Watched the rest of the building burn. Helped with the putting out of the fires, and gradually you managed to do so. And then you got the identity of this individual. This individual is a person you have heard of before, but never actually met. He's a blue tiefling named Pen Fodlow.
Normally well dressed, lots of connections within transportation. So he's got a ton of
Pen Fodlow had been working with the humanitarian aid to feed.
In charge of organising it, apparently.
Shelter the Undretch, working with your friend Mab,
Yeah.
quite closely.
Oh, yeah. Not sure how much working with or so much as known by, associate of.
Yeah, yeah,
But
yeah.
yeah, she seems to, the father there
Well,
and the
it'd given
people
Mab
there
quite a
seem to
lot of-
speak well of him.
Yeah, it'd given Mab quite a bit of fabric to start reclothing and stuff. Yeah,
Just hearing you describe last week and what we did.
that was an hour and a half. An hour and a half of pure destruction and things exploding.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Gave me a headache. You wouldn't believe. It nearly knocked me out.
Yeah,
I
it was
could
just
not
everything
be
was
more
exploding.
incensed in this heat. That was hard work.
Now you've got Penfodlow. Describe how you have Penfodlow, Jackson, please.
I don't think Jack's caught him. I thought.
Oh, no, it was you. No, it was you.
Yeah, it was you.
Was it me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
'Cause
think
I went
you,
from
as
being
you were going out, you said
0 to
"Can I
0
try
very
and
quickly."
grab them and walk out with them, kind of thing.
'Cause
Yeah.
I tried to, I went from 0 to 0, like every roll, massive damage, massive successes. Grab Penfodlow, can't hit for toffee.
Oh yeah,
I-
you were
0
trying to
to
pick
0
him up.
that
No,
way.
you know what? Wasn't it Charlie? Didn't Charlie go death from above?
Oh,
The scoop-
eventually, yeah, I think it was Charlie. He stopped
Yeah,
him,
no,
but
Charlie
Jackson
did.
sat
It. I
on
think
him.
Charlie.
Yeah, 'cause you were
Oh no,
You-
that was it
no,
because he
yeah,
was
'cause you
hugging him. He was
introduced
stoned out of
yourself.
his gourd and hugging him. That's right.
Yeah,
because
Um,
you introduced yourself to him.
yeah.
That-
Charlie kind of
that's
flew
full of-
down from the sky. Hello, I'm Charles Owen.
Jax would definitely do the sort of the
Loo.
small animal scruff of the neck.
Yeah,
Yeah.
This.
taking him off of Charlie, who's currently going. It's very nice to meet your acquaintance, but I mean, you know, the things are strange. Those clouds look interesting, and
Oh.
you still believe he's under the effects of this stuff. There is a small
Oh, how could you tell?
warehouse in front of you. There are many gawking bystanders, and some of them quite angry.
Don't know why.
Jeez. The crowd are not happy about this. They seem there's raised voices and much discussion and kind of pointing and talk, and rumor mill is starting to rumor.
Don't know
Yeah.
what people's problem is, honestly.
What do you want to do? What do
We
you
can't
want?
stop a rumor mill. Can't fight a rumor mill. That's for sure. Anyway, do you have a good grip on him, Jackson?
Yeah.
Yeah, he sort of does. Ow, crikey!
Oh,
You
well.
can't put me down. What do you want? What the heck is this?
Can we go to a pub and have a chat? I could.
Kind of want to get back to doing what I was trying to do with a lot less things than I had.
What were you trying to do?
Feed and clothe and rebuild the underrich.
Okay.
There's
That's,
loads of people displaced by the fire. Now there's been another.
Do you get lots of people coming through here and going into the sewers?
What are you talking about?
Like that's your warehouse there, right?
No, it's not.
It's a warehouse that I've been working in. Yes, it's not mine.
Well, so have people been going through there and into the sewers?
What
What
are you
he's trying to
talking
say
about,
is,
the sewers?
have many people got into the restricted area within the warehouse and not returned for some time?
Oh, there's plenty of people that were going into the restricted areas. Yes,
Mhm.
but not for some time.
I like to go.
Not since Thakelbrows untimely. Well, Thakelbrows. Well, from what I hear, it was some sort of octopus.
Kind of, yes. He had been taken over by a creature, by an infection, by an organism called a Moor.
A pudding person.
Who is that person? And he points to Charlie.
That's Charles Edwin. A faithful of Miller.
Is he all right?
Apparently, the restricted area had powerful narcotics used to basically drug people when they're trying to bring people into their cult.
Charlie is currently making a small snow owl out of the remaining slush that's around the building.
Charlie's somewhat susceptible,
Such a
as we can see. It's not normally that's
Killian!
not normally that's
Took me ages, that did.
creative. Anyway,
So did you work with with Thakelbrow?
Yeah, Thakelbrows was my boss for a long time, yeah.
yeah, we're trying to investigate the Moor and its associates and agents. They
Okay.
are infecting people of high society.
Well, there were plenty of people that came through and they browsed the merchandise in the restricted section, but I never had the keys to get in there. It's
Mhm.
been shut tight since Thakelbrows' disappearance. Well, untimely. Well, not untimely, but if what
Well-
you say is true, it's very, very well timed.
We don't know whether or not he was taken willingly or accepted. We do not know if he accepted willingly or was forced to become what he was. But Thakelbrow, as an individual, has not been Thakelbrow for some time.
Okay.
They took whatever grows inside him takes their memories, but they no longer are the person you knew.
He didn't change. I mean, there's more people coming through. I mean, different people.
Yes, it's called a cult, like a church, but with nefarious reasons. The
Yeah,
back of the restricted area has an entrance to a sewer
Can you
Dug
make
out.
a list?
and also lead to their temple under the ice. We came in from that way. The other entrance comes out of Thakelbrow's house. Been there recently?
No, like I wasn't that high up the food chain, if you get me. Like, kept a very, very professional relationship with his underlings, and then seemed to schmooze the buyers and the traders.
I appreciate that. I'm going to ask my friend here, Jackson, to just give you a once over, a gentle prodding. Not that we don't believe you, but they are more can be tricksy. We just need to see if you're not infected. It's
I'll do it.
gently, please.
All right.
Man's a good man. He's doing good things.
Most peculiar. Yeah, like do
Sorry.
what you need to.
I will pass pen over towards Gillian. Does he appear to be wearing any necklaces?
Also,
James.
please, Killian, make sure to check up here.
He is wearing nice clothes, but you feel no puddingy. You don't feel any more extra things beneath his skin than you should.
Sorry, that hurt.
No, you find nothing that nothing untoward that you have come to expect from when you've inspected people made of puddings. You also don't feel any armor beneath there, like that would be hiding the stuff.
Yeah.
Like you had the problem with
Scaly
Jacob.
boy. Yeah.
Any necklaces?
Not that you can see. Not. There is a fine silver one, but it just looks like a fine silver necklace. Like not anything.
I'll
Not
ask
anything.
politely for him to expose it so we can't see if he's got any medallions or.
He'll just be like, "Listen, it's just a fine silver
just be
band
like,
with
"What?"
a little locket on it."
See, I could see what you did. They couldn't
Sorry.
because you have a beard, Peter.
He lifts it up. There is
Yeah.
a small locket on it.
What
So
will you do, right? You can do this.
I'll,
Yeah,
Okay,
that's it. I could see.
I'll
'cause I
reveal.
could see, like,
I'll
under his
reveal. Like I open the curtain like that. There we go.
All right. That's quite good. Like that.
And
Are you
then
gonna
the
get,
show
you got to get
begins.
a servo in your hat. Just bzzz.
Yeah, Robo Beard.
Oh,
That's an anime coming.
Robo
to
beard.
Netflix. Hilda.
Sorry.
Mm.
Do you know what?
Fight crime.
I bet there's already one.
Are you going to Google Robo Beard?
I'm gonna Google Robo beard anime.
So
Bet there's already
yeah,
one.
Pen is kind of like seemingly non-pudding, Killian.
Okay.
You can tell your friends, or you
Oh, I can
just
tell-
stand
I can-
recording and then just
I
look
can
at your
tell because
friends.
he's not jumped back or basically
Yeah.
started slapping him about. So
Yeah.
Pulls out. It's like gets
Stop
just
being-
Eldritch blasts him as he
yes.
pokes him.
it's normally how I keep saying she. Normally how he it opens up conversations. I think
Yeah.
I'm going to say Eldritch Blast.
I would like to draw a more symbol in like the snow or the soot or the ash or whatever, and see if he recognizes that.
You know what? I think I have seen something like that.
Oh yes. Yeah. May I ask?
There's an old tinkerer's shop. Griff, old Griff. Do you know him?
I know him. Yes, we've been there.
There was some symbols up near there. I remember, like on the walls or something.
Yes, it was the entrance to the tunnels, that really extensive tunnels underneath on the edge. That's where the explosion started.
Oh,
That's how the fire spread so much. The more booby trapped the tunnels. That's why the whole thing collapsed.
these guys are.
Evil. Yes, yes.
Who would? Why?
Do you know what? We don't know.
That's what we're trying to find out.
Yes. We know they're shipping in their little red crystal shards, and they're infecting people with them. These things grow inside them and become the monsters that wear their host's skin, steal their memories, and become one with this mind, this power. Anyway,
Yeah.
we don't know how to get in the crystals in. We were hoping in the transportation we'd find clues here. We was not expecting to find the temple. We certainly weren't expecting to find the Sky Captain's stash to be so heavily infected with pieces of paraphernalia we know that they use. Under my breath, I wasn't expecting Jackson to go off like a rocket.
Where are your glasses?
Upstairs.
It's unfortunate that
Where?
On the door.
Cool. Keep them off the floor.
Yeah, that's where they need to be. Remember to put, if you're reading, put them on,
Okay.
but take them
s-
off before
a
it's all
sky
done.
captain.
well,
You mean Jarrell?
yes. I think there's only one Sky Captain. I think we only had one, did we not?
Jarrell, yeah, Jarrell drops stuff here every now and then.
I was hoping that we'd be able to look through her stash to see when not she's she's one doing the transportation. She owns this area, the secured area for the most part, or she certainly uses it.
Well, they've been shipping stuff in for the relief effort as well.
What a better way of hiding it than in humanitarian aid. But
Making lots of converts,
yes,
because maybe you could like sort of sprinkle some of the crystal powder into food, and then
no,
you
it doesn't. Jackson doesn't work that way. We know that it has to be implanted.
and you eat food with crystals in, and it's implanted.
It's not really in your blood, then, is it? It's kind of in your stomach. You pooped them out. It's a great way of smuggling diamonds.
You said that with a little bit too much confidence, Goblin.
I'm a cobbler. What can I say?
I don't quite know what to say. This is a very strange day.
Yes,
Just
since
working,
so I
and
do
then
point,
all of a
since
sudden there's a fire,
these three. What can I say? I mean, I'm employed.
and then we've now got the fire. It's nearly probably going to be cool enough in an hour or so to try and see what we've got left.
Yes.
There's a
See
load of
what-
gems in there.
Oh yeah, there was certainly enough money to be to recover.
Gems?
Yes,
Big pile of them.
and
Chemical.
also explosive and apparently very flammable oils. Jackson.
All right. You're welcome to hang around and have a look through the wreckage if you want.
I'll help.
Could do with some help, maybe lifting some of the beams and timbers and stuff if you don't mind helping out, because it's going to take
I
a
don't
while.
mind.
I mean, we're probably going to have to get some, I don't know what we're going to do, maybe set up some canvas or something just to cover the stuff that we have got, save the snow getting on it.
I'll help out any way I can.
Or maybe we could ask one of the other warehouse owners to lend us a bit of room and shift it all.
That works.
Well, we better help out him.
Yeah, cool. How do you want to do this? Describe what you would like to do.
I'm probably going to go around and ask very nicely with my no shiny badge and some amount of performance or
I think it's gonna be-
deception. Really good deception.
I think it's probably going to
schmooze my
be
way.
a persuasion check, maybe to try and.
Oh, I'd rather not.
No, okay. Yeah, I'm going to give you an advantage because you got your badge of office. So I'm going to say that's going to give you some.
Advantage is nice, but it's like I'm good at lying. I'm not so good at
Okay,
actually
so
just being
how are
persuasive.
you going to
But
present
yeah,
this lie? So there is you come across one of the warehouses nearby. This warehouse seems to be mainly shipping in. You can't really tell. It's just a
No.
warehouse, and there's a little kind of.
I'm probably going to have to ask them to be literally lean upon their humanitarian souls to at least store some of the stuff from the damaged goods temporarily.
Yeah. Okay. So that's going to be. It still is going to be persuasion, I'm afraid, because you're
Can be perception.
not
Shouldn't it?
lying.
You said perception's fine.
Persuasion, not perception.
Oh yeah, persuasion.
Not use intimidation with his officialness and like I'm doing this, do this because I'm telling you to.
To be honest, mate, it doesn't matter. I'd rather not be intimidating. I'm not trying to strong arm people. I'd
Yeah,
rather lie to them. I'm very good at that, but yeah.
but there's no need to lie. We want to store goblins in your.
Yeah, yeah. What is deception? But what is deception?
We've got some flat pack goblins we'd like to be able to store in your warehouse. Of course.
Yeah, no, it's the script deception encompasses everything from misleading others through ambiguity, which is essentially what we're doing. It's like, yeah, we fucked up and burnt down this warehouse. Can we store some of the stuff?
Yeah. Okay. So
A
you're
terrible tragedy befell, some sort of accident. We'll probably have to investigate it. But if your good-natured soul could help us out for a short period of time,
Okay,
it would
yeah,
help
this
the orphanages. But think of the children.
a
Think of
deception. Then yeah, that's
children.
great. That's working.
Ambiguity, my friends.
decent
Ambiguity.
Role playing, working out how your ability matches what you want to do.
22.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So I guess, well, of course, the children.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Boys.
Don't
Boys.
do that. Look at it.
Oh, sorry, I just woke one of the dogs up by saying boys.
It's the fact you whistled and then said boys and Papa's like, you know?
He goes and then
Okay.
two
He didn't mean it, Pops. I know he's a bit mean. Go back to sleep. Good
No,
boy.
no, too late now.
Oh, you're getting evil side eye.
two individuals come out. Give the folks a hand. They store they've got the fire out, but they've got to store the stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah, two folk come out with your nice high roll. They're taking off some of the work of your hands, and they're starting to clear the stuff to the other warehouse,
So
moving it to and fro. There are hands on. The other people that were seeking aid have also chipped in as well. So there's like a line going across of people.
I'll poke Jackson and go, and
I've
How
got
you-
the robot thing as well. Because
Yeah,
I carried that out.
that's what you carried out. You carried out the robot thing.
yeah,
Well, you've read, and you see Pen Fodlow look at that, and he's like, "We've gone good and broke that."
It's like at the top. At the top.
if Jackson's not going to ask, I'm going to ask. What is it?
Security.
Uh-huh.
For anyone who breaks into the warehouse.
Uh-huh.
Thank you.
I thought it came from I thought that thing had followed us from the house of Thakelbrows. Yeah, 2 of them.
No, I think you actually looked at them last time and found out that they were very different in nature.
I'm lying.
Okay, so
I
Maybe
don't
they're
I
2 of them.
didn't realise that they were. I thought they were
Yeah.
the same things.
I don't know. Maybe he's got some there to watch his place.
Perhaps. Anyway,
Can they swim?
What?
Can they swim?
My old friend, I've not had the chance to test out its submersible abilities.
They sink.
Jackson,
What?
Jackson, we should probably be helping less.
Look, there's less than half of a warehouse there.
I'm going to leave this conversation and just walk off and help. I think I'm good. I'm literally going to fade out of this. I'm using evasion and just.
Disengage with no.
If they're not looking at me, I'm using hide and I'm walking away.
He just goes,
Owen is yeeting out
I-
of that.
I honestly, I'll deal with this later. And he takes out of his pocket a little amulet and he'll hooks it over the remnant of the. I'm guessing you put the thing down somewhere, and it's
Yeah.
kind of, and he hooks it over the creature. I'll deal with that. Look, can you take it to the warehouse with this? And he'll wrap that around its wrist where it's been buckled from where you tried to attack it.
Oh, we have-
Tried to attack it. Attacked
It did attack it successfully and took it down.
Where'd you get them from?
What? Where'd you get them from?
Yeah, they're like the walking suits of armor without people inside.
I don't know. It's not my warehouse. It kind of came with the
I like how
warehouse.
he's like,
came with
Is
the
he
job.
lying to me?
Came with the warehouse. Came with the job. You get the thing. Controls the thing. If a bad thing happens, get the thing, and the thing will do the thing and defend you.
Well, can we take it to one of our friends and they might be able to fix him?
Yes, yes, you can. That would actually be useful.
Oh,
That would be fantastic. Get it fixed, bring it back. Then maybe if someone else decides to burn down this warehouse, he lowers his voice as he sees the owner of the other warehouse. Well, maybe if someone decides to sneak in and burn this warehouse, we can defend it.
Okay.
I'm taking it to Illan. Is it Illan?
Yeah.
It is Illan, isn't it?
Yes,
That's what it-
Jax. Don't speak to
No,
Jax.
that's what I'm asking you. Is it Illan?
Yeah.
Illan is the name of
The
the,
name of
the,
the
war-
Yeah.
lady guy.
with the gnome
Crazy gnome artificer. Yeah. He's your friend. Who
Yeah,
made
is
it
it Illan
over.
we take it to?
Yeah. That's why I picked it up. Is I was going to give it to him.
Gift for you.
Killian's
Thank
going to be like, are you trying to take my friend?
It's gonna be a fight. Hex.
So you have options open to you. The remnants of the warehouse is cooling. You've shifted most of the gear over. There's a few odd things. People are shuffling through the wreckage, starting to move bits and pieces of it now.
I want to investigate what's left.
Okay, cool.
I'm
Let's
looking,
have
for,
some.
I'm looking for pieces of the red crystal and things like that. I want to know how they got the red crystal into the city. We haven't found anywhere it's been grown here, so they're having to ship it. Airship would be
Please
brilliant.
roll an investigation check.
Ooh, I like rolling investigation check.
Now,
I'm going to add a D8 to that.
did Owen say he's going to check out the warehouse, like what's left?
He's
of it?
looking for the remnants. He's looking for something very specific. He's looking for crystal remnants.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Can I Can I follow Erwin?
Yes.
Because I'm like, well, he seems to be the more sensible out of everybody right now.
Which is terrifying.
Yes. You haven't had a long rest, remember?
I
So
know,
you're
I
still-
know. I am not
Yeah.
very well at all. But I'm like, Erwin seems to be the one to go to.
Yeah.
So I see Erwin kind of looking for stuff, and I just sit on the ground and kind of
Yeah.
like just shifting things ever so slightly. Don't know what I'm looking for, but just like
Yeah. That's just what you're doing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Owen, what was your investigation?
21, but I can make it 23. But
Cool.
21, if 21 doesn't succeed, 23 might. So
You will see as you're going through. It's a high roll. You will see the kind of ends of these boxes of incense that Jackson had, like the
Yeah,
remnants of them. Like there's not much left.
Yeah.
See the broken glass
Mm.
of the containers that were in this place. Now, as you pick up these pieces of glass and kind of are shifting through, there is a remnant of a label on the thing. And it is a label that reads, it's like a vintage of a wine, a very like some sort of a liquor. Sorry, not a wine, a liquor, strong, hence your explosive nature, you assume, with the amount of
That's very high proof then.
high proof explosives, alcohol stuff, substance. And you read that it is made in the forest of Gargamel.
Oh, okay.
It's of an elven brewing vintage.
I think there it is.
And of the incense, on the box, you can see that it has well, like the packing crates. You kind of look a bit more closely at the packing crates and kind of see the route that they've taken. They seem to have been through the city of they were shipped out of before they met Dural Foxbridge, his ship, and came here. The city of Sorthal. Hold on, I think it's Sorthal. Let me just double check.
Just double checking. This has
Yeah.
gone into that city, then back out of that city on the airship.
Yeah.
So
let
it
me
came
just
from
get-
somewhere else. It just went into the city first, then.
Yeah. Let me just double check that name of the city. Sorthal is the continent, actually. No, it's not Sorthal. Sorry, just a second. I will find you the name.
Yeah, I have this from my other roleplay game, Rose of Valori, where basically the
sorry.
game world got so big. It said, "Oh yeah, they came from."
It's Ranashan is the name of the city.
Oh, I like that one.
I've heard that before.
Ranashan on the continent of Sorthal.
Before coming to Morgan on the
Wrong.
Huh?
You are wrong.
Pretzels.
Did any bottles of wine survive?
This
Sure.
was going to be my next point. There is
Oh,
some
yeah.
that seems to have been the glass has not quite heated enough.
The prop. Cool. I shall acquire one.
You can. That's not of trouble for
And
you.
if I can find some of the incense, I shall acquire that too. Although that would probably be burnt up.
Sorry, say again.
If I can find any of the incense in packets, I shall acquire that too.
I'm going to make you roll again on that one because it's such a flammable thing.
Yeah, literally meant to burn.
Yeah, meant to burn. You're going to have to hunt very hard.
Okay, I'm gonna spend another
I'm not going to make you. I'm going to ask you. Sorry, that sounds very rude.
28.
Yeah, you find it actually with no. You kind of
He
go.
finds it with his eyes.
You go.
closed.
You pick up one box and it looks burnt. Then you realise it's actually two boxes stuck together. The underneath one is fine. You take
Yeah,
this.
that's what you get. What protected the other thing? Like, that looks charred and charcoaled, but it looks
Yeah.
big enough. There might be something underneath that. Peel it away.
and then it's
Aha!
yeah, and then it's there.
Bubble barriers.
like a lovely little sort of
Stick of it.
thin
colour was it?
wood box, slightly like intricate. The carving's nice on the box, and as soon as you kind of lift it, you get that little
Yeah.
waft in the
Mm.
air.
Yeah, I will try not to. As
Yeah,
long as
yeah.
the box is
You
contained, I'm
can
not
pick
gonna.
it up because it's still thick. It's still some of it's in the air. Everything
Oh,
you
yeah.
touch has got that ash on it, but
Intricate box.
it doesn't seem to
very-
be hitting you with its
Carved.
full
How is it carved? Just like with flowers and vines, or is it got a specific motif?
It's carved with a great big tree with roots, the great leaves that go up, and great roots that go down.
With exposed roots.
Like a very verdant, beautiful tree. Very pretty.
Well,
Very-
I don't have any sort of posh people thing, so unfortunately, our elf would know about this. Is long gone, so we'll have to put it to one side and find us up a posh person. Actually,
Anything you- Sorry, go on.
I turn to go. Oh God. Oh my brain's just gone there. What's the character's name be?
Killian.
It's the way he was like, I turned to, and I was like, yes,
What's your
Yes,
character's name
Lord.
again?
Killian.
Killian, thank you. Oh, my brain's been dead. Turn to Killian. You're nobility, yes?
Yes.
Your house know lots of fancy things?
Yes.
Recognize this wine?
Would I
This
recognize
incense?
it?
Recognize the wine. You can make a.
Posh person check.
Sorry.
Posh person check.
Yeah, make a posh check.
A posh check,
No, I
okay.
think it would be
Common as
maybe.
fuck.
I think it would maybe be. I think it would be history
idea.
with advantage.
I did that.
Definitely.
Hey, I did that. Is that hair attached?
Yeah.
Okay.
A history with
You're a
advantage.
cat though, aren't you? Fix up my forehead.
Because you know of this.
Okay.
You know your winery at home, I'm sure. You're
Yeah, I
always
would.
in the
So history with advantage. Yeah?
yes,
Oh,
please.
Move your phone.
Sorry.
Oh. 21 with a natural 20.
Nice.
Beats my other score of 12.
You know that this bottle is a fine sort of liquor that glitters and shimmers almost with an internal light when the bottles are cleaned. You could just clean it, and you actually do. You kind of brush some of it away. You see this kind of strange swirling within the bottle.
Right, this is going to be proper. Like, I don't even know if you can get it anymore. But do you remember there was the J2O glitterberry?
Mhm.
It was swirling and shimmering.
Yeah, it
Is it
kind
kinda
of.
like that?
It's more like, iridescent.
Yeah.
Colourful.
It might be the bottle or it might be the liquid. You're not quite
Yeah.
sure.
Okay.
But this stuff is called Arelem.
And how do you pronounce the spell there?
It's called what?
Arelen. RLM.
Aralen.
Ireland.
Arelem.
Aralen.
Yeah.
Aralen. Right. And that is glittery liquor.
Yeah.
Shiny.
Yeah, really, really beautiful.
Do you recognize this incense other than what was used? Do you recognize the motif for the who made it?
But you dare make me roll again.
No, Killian wouldn't.
I wouldn't.
I
know
don't
that.
think you would know. I don't think
Okay.
you've travelled
Well,
that.
perhaps Charlie might know when she sobers up.
The only thing I know about that is the smell of it because we've encountered it before.
Indeed,
I don't recognise the
indeed. You don't
box.
recognise any of the motifs.
Uh-huh. Okay. Is there anything else about the wine, or I keep calling it wine?
Well, yeah, it's an
Yes,
elven
it's-
wine, very strong.
Yeah.
elven wine.
So is there anything else about that I would know?
You rolled a natural
I'm going to
20.
assume it's
So,
I'm going to assume it's doctors.
I was about to hit you then. I said, don't
so
you
with
touch
that, I thought there was a dog hair. That's what I was going for.
Oh, okay.
Uh, you would know that when your stepfather entertains elven dignitaries visiting, it's often
That
something that they would consume with a, in the appropriate fashion in an elven ceremony where you would
Big pint glass.
drink this stuff. Yeah,
Just
they
smash
don't
the
even
top of
bother
the
with
bottle.
glasses.
This
Straight
isn't
from the
an
bottle.
orcish ceremony. That's more. That's
Oh,
more.
no, the
Italian.
orchid ceremonies on that. Everyone gets that wrong. The orchid ceremonies are all teacups and little fingers.
But the teacup is made from a skull.
It's a halfling. It's a halfling skull teacup. Yeah.
Yeah, you have to put the pinky
Actually, I can
out.
totally see that. It's like in war, orcs are hard and brutish, but society is very actually quite dainty. Elves, it's like in war, they're like, but their society is to the death.
Yeah. So you know that when the dignitaries visit, you would they would drink this
Mhm.
this wine and consume that as part of a ceremony, part of a sort of, and is this a popular one because of its how quickly intoxicating it is.
Very high alcohol.
Yeah, and expensive as well
liqueur.
because of the way it's brewed. It takes a long time to brew this.
Mhm.
I assume you tell me all this, do you not, Killian?
Mhm. Yeah.
And I look around the warehouse and go, that was a lot of it.
Mm.
I mean, a lot of it.
Unless it was like fake. Have you ever tried this stuff?
Oh, you back from your conversation? How goes the argument?
What, we're going to take the suit of armor to Ilin and see about getting it fixed.
That will help.
He might be able to tell where it came from.
Okay.
Ellen.
Excellent. Now we've got you here in the wreckage of this smoking ruin. What was your plan?
To like not let the culty people have the drug stuff and make more culty people.
Mm-hmm. Have you ever heard of the word confiscation
No.
or rule of law?
No.
Or what the hell do you think you were doing? Did the incense make you go crazy? I mean, that actually happened to Charles, but you were like a bull in the china shop. You burned half the place down.
I'd say about 80%.
Thank you, Charlie. Appreciate it.
But the cultists don't have any more of their drug.
And we don't have any evidence. We don't know how much it's come from. We don't even know where it came from or how many people were shipping it. We know one person was. One. It could have been 5. It's a big warehouse. All the
Okay,
evidence is literally up in flames.
but the cultists don't have any.
Apparently, they're really rich. They can get more. They don't have this. That is for true. And they don't have anything else either. And they don't have anything.
I love Jackson logic. But the cultists don't have it. Oh, I love
But have
it.
they not got less money now that Thakelbrows like dead?
Maybe. We don't know. What I would like to have found out is there are other houses, other people, maybe an inventory, maybe a ledger. That would have been good. That would have been brilliant. That would have been amazing. Or we were meant to go into that Thakelbrow's house and find out if we found his temple. We found the temple. This is not good.
You didn't even go upstairs.
We didn't even go in the house.
What do you mean we didn't go in the house?
We went into the house to a hallway, and then this happened.
I went in the kitchen.
Oh, that's nice.
And a conference room.
Maybe we didn't look at the house, and we wrecked that.
A beam falls.
Well, I think we only pulled one like picture off the wall. No, maybe two.
And throw a suit of armor downstairs.
Yeah, but that's like not wrecking the house.
Oh, you are so lucky I'm not more trained in the skills of a soul blade. I would have.
Jackson,
Imagine Lena. Behind his head. Just trying to get him to
Charles will
calm
kind
down.
of stumble over with a sort of grin on his face. Jackson, you've really upset Penn.
What, why?
I don't know. He thinks
Well-
you're some sort of buffoon.
I think he's like associated with too many pudding people.
They owned the shipping rights of the city. He's also in shipping. By default, they couldn't help but know each other. They're in the same industry.
I can understand that of Thakelbrow, but why did Hammerhead guy know about it?
I don't know.
Like the big head pudding person that we found so far knew of him and about him and stuff.
But probably because he asked his subordinate.
I'll go and ask Penn.
No, but, yeah, sure, go for it. Why not? What more damage can we do? Go for it.
Penn. What is it? You people. Look, I love your blue skin, by the way. What is with you? Honestly, please, let me do my work. I'm just trying to put clothes on people's backs and get the soup kitchen running again. Look, I promise. Last one. And we'll go and get your robot fixed. You better do, because my day isn't going well. And you are really pushing me to my limits here. Look. My friend Jackson, the orc. Yes, that's the one. Yes, what? Well, he would like to know. Spit it out, please. He would like to know. Lord Hammerhead of Heptar seems to know you. He doesn't really know me. Well, how does he know? He spoke of you. He knows of your work. Well, yeah. He was one of the last people to come and visit the warehouse when we were doing the humanitarian work. It looks good, doesn't it, when posh people come around and look at stuff? They always do it, like charity work and, kings bless this, priests bless that, let this be looked over by this, that, and whatever God. Not like they ever lend a hand. Maybe no, don't you dare say a prayer for this work. I don't want to hear it. But no.
How about Grimace? Do you like him?
You're not helping.
No one say
I
a
kind of-
blessing or a prayer.
I
Just go and
grabbed,
get my damn robot fixed.
I grabbed Charles's tail. I probably grabbed the Paul.
Yeah. And they escape from the situation. Oh dear. I broke a beanie.
Do you know, Jackson, this may actually be one of the most noble and actually like self-sacrificing persons on in this city. And everyone seems to like him on the Underet. He genuinely seems to be doing good work. Yes, he knows some bad people, but that's it.
I don't think our day started. Jackson, can I maybe suggest that you don't start by doing the talking? You seem
I-
to
I
be on the
did-
wrong footing.
You started doing the talking. It
I'm
was
gonna-
just when he was talking about gods and stuff. Like people overlook Grummish.
Well, I think that it's because like
evade, hide.
there's a religious debate that happens, and neither Charlie or Jackson are any of the wiser after discussing various festivals that seem to bear very fine,
I
very
just like the
similar-
kind of
there are
talking past
high
each other
amount of
constantly.
similarities between these ceremonies that that Jackson and that Grumish and Melora both seem to syncopate.
I
Somehow.
know, I love it. I love it. But I like the idea that neither side are actually listening to the other.
Yeah.
No, it's not. No, it is. No, it is. No, it is.
Don't talk.
I think Bean's dead. I think we kill Bean. Bean's done.
Have you done your poking around thing?
I'm also look since I've done that bit, I'm also now looking for this is going to be a real long shot. Any sort of ledgers that may have survived, inventories, clipboards, and things like that. I mean, chances are tiny, but hell, gotta check. Any offices that may have been in the back, little cubby holes
I
or
think we're going to say that that is too far gone.
yeah.
Your paper and things has mostly been destroyed in
Don't
this.
look at me.
Okay, back down the hole, everyone. We gotta go back to Thakelbrows' house and actually do our job.
Why are we going back now?
Because we didn't search it yet. We got no evidence or anything. We want to find out what's the next step, where they're bringing their stuff in. We were looking for where they're getting their crystals.
Do we have to go that way? Can we just walk over there?
Oh, he's got to be not that far close, is he?
Well, no, it's just across the town. I mean, because you travel quite a way, but
But can we
That would,
take,
that would just blow my brain. That was a heck of a horseshoe. Actually, it's next door. What?
a crescent, and you're on the other end of the crescent. You just
I
walked
would-
in a
I
great.
would be
Big ass circle.
But
I
Charlie
can
just
see it. Don't get me wrong, but it's just like,
yeah. Charlie would point out the direction roughly.
It's not too
well,
far.
shall I meet you there and take this to Ilin?
yes, sure, perfect, brilliant, excellent. Do that, perfect. I'm just gonna.
And do you want some company? I mean, who do you want to come with you?
Poor Owen's got the worst group of buffoons.
This
don't
is
mind.
all about being picked for the team last.
Yeah.
I'm good. I'm fine. I'll meet you back at the house.
Okay.
Charlie looks a little sad.
Maybe you should go with him just to make sure he doesn't get in trouble.
I was going to say, Killian just goes to automatically follow Erwin. No Kuda.
Oh God. Me and my shadow,
Yeah.
my gigantic shadow.
Oh, oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
What? Did you remember to heal Killian?
No. I'm not complaining about that.
What?
Means I'm going with you.
Okay.
Touche, sir. Touche.
Okay.
No,
What's wrong with that?
Well, I know where you're going.
The castle.
Yes, but see, Ealing gives me that. Oh, it's just weird, isn't he?
A lot of people we've met have been weird.
Yes, but him
Actually
especially. I don't. What's with that stutter?
I don't know.
That's the last time I act with someone with a speech impediment.
Anyway, I will give Charles the crystally amulet thing that he gave me, and I will pick up the big heavy robot thing.
So what do you think this is then?
That's an amulet.
I can see that, Jackson.
Why did
Charlie
you?
will roll an 8 and not know what it is at all.
Is it? Amulet, is it? No.
You proceed toward the castle, making your way in, as you know the way in through the various colosses and passageways, and past the various guards who obviously know your presence and know of your great deeds. They don't know of your new
Reputation.
yet.
You're determined to kill me tonight, aren't you?
I'm sorry, I can't help it. Just that's what Charlie
Oh,
would be like. Charlie doesn't
know.
like killing.
I know, it just... Oh,
And you find your way to
Mortified,
Ilan
yeah.
Marcel's workshop.
Dun dun dun.
I thought he was just like sort of in the corner of the throne room. He actually has a workshop.
Does
Yeah,
now.
you've been in his workshop.
Yeah.
Actually, we've been to his workshop. Yeah, he goes his book and writings and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I think it's a bit impromptu. It's not normally a workshop, but it's become one.
You took the spinning globe orrery thing for him to fix.
Another disaster. Yes, I remember that.
And
Ellen,
Billy asked him to make a croissant launcher.
yeah, I
I've got a present for you.
Jackson, I'm in the middle of something right now. What is it?
I'm gonna like sort of, is there like a yeah,
It broke.
a
fixed it.
work surface? Drop a big metal robot body on it.
Wait, let me clear some.
And
To be clear,
yeah, it's the arm thing. Like again, like everything else is pushed aside for this great big robot. Is it?
Oh, yes, I've seen one of these before. Yeah.
Where does it come from?
It's old, very old. This, I think, if I'm not mistaken, is from the city of Jakarta.
Do I know about the city of Jakarta?
You might have travelled near it. Oh, that smells nice. Jakarta is on Gregden, just above the lake that has a big volcano in it that I've completely forgotten all of the names.
your brain is not doing well.
Sorry, I'm
but-
so bad today, folks. I do apologise.
Oh,
I will tell you what it is called in just 2 seconds when I find my map. Okay. So it's Jakarta, Darcatha, and the lake is called Polzech or Polzech Lake, Polzech.
and I've just cleaned
As
it.
some of your travel from Knus would have probably taken you to the left of to the west of Gregden, probably to Tantalib and down on that side of the coast, I imagine, for Jax's journey around the edge of the desert there. Then you might know lots of bad stories about it being a city of the dead, in fact. The dead city. Jakarta.
how the hell is it all connected? I have no idea.
Sorry?
How they said all connected? I have no idea.
So is there like a dead person in it or like a ghost or something driving it?
Inside this?
Yeah.
That was a Charlie
Was
boss.
Inside this? No, this is
If it's from there,
purely mechanical.
but that's the city of the dead. So it's like, is it magical to like get a ghosty thing and say you're going to be in the suit of armor and drive it around and guard things?
No. I mean, these are constructed purely for. This is an antique, Jackson. This is an antique. This is old. This is old
Well-
fights, old wars, mechanical defenders.
We found like 3 of these in like today.
3.
Yeah, this one, like the other two, didn't do anything.
It's right to just see. We just to see one of them.
This one tried to kill us, so we broke it.
Well, you've made a fine job of that, Jackson.
But we were hoping that you could put it back together.
I have this. Oh, Charles, nice to see you. Yes, Ellen. Oh, now this appears to be. This is a control amulet. The bearer of this can control this construct.
And if you don't have one, does it do anything?
Well, if you don't have one, the holder tells you, it will make it fight you.
But if the person that had it is dead,
Yes.
then no one has the amulet,
Yes.
so it doesn't do anything.
Well, this one wouldn't. No. Were the others exactly like this one?
There were suits of armor and they had like glowy red eyes.
There are many ways to animate.
Like getting ghosts and sticking them inside it, yeah.
There are many ways to animate a thing. They're not always mechanical. This one is mechanical.
I mean, how similar did the other suits look to this thing?
They were smaller. The actual armor is completely different.
Okay.
Like the styling of the armor. We're talking more sort of guards armor, the ones in Thakelbrows place were they look similar to ones that you might ride on horseback kind of thing. Like a jousting kind of armor with a kind of pointed thing, little eyes and stuff. Whereas this one is more elaborate. And kind of more towards maybe some Japanese kind of styling on it, like things that go out and little curlicues and things like that on it.
Okay. This one's posture of the three that we've seen.
Jackson,
Posher. Do you have the other two?
I know where one is, the other one didn't swim so well.
Love Jackson. I always will.
Jackson? No, I've known you not very, very long, but what possessed you to see if it could swim?
I was looking for traps.
I-
That one.
I don't think I actually want to know what was happening in this.
Well, if there was traps, then it either hits us and it hurts us, or like I could throw a suit of armor down a flight of stairs and then it can set all the traps off.
You're
No,
right,
but-
okay. You're right. You're right. You're right.
I did actually remember a game where people actually realized you could actually buy like cages with chickens. So they actually went to this dungeon in a wagon full of livestock and just basically released them into the dungeon
And set the traps off.
to set all the traps off. Like
Feed the gelatinous cubes.
yeah, feed the giant spears, distract them. It was not just chickens. It was chickens and pigs and goats and God knows what else. And released them in there,
he will
closed the
just-
door, came back a couple of days later and see what happened.
He will look at you and just in this kind of thinking through, trying to put himself in your shoes and think through the logic.
Oh, good luck with
I
that.
suppose that's one way of doing things, Jackson. The other one where you know it is. If I could compare the two, maybe I could work out some more things about it.
I'll bring the other one back if you want.
Yes, why don't you? Not like I haven't got anything else to do. Look, I've got a globe to fix, a robot to fix now, and you're going to bring me another one.
But the other one's not broken, it's just stuck in a hole in the wall.
Fine. Fetch me the other suit.
And we'll cut over to Owen and Killian. Boom, 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 back through the darkness.
Mumble, 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 mumble in the darkness, going, I miss my fox. I really do. I miss my cart. I miss the journeys up and down the bridge. These are good times. Simpler times. All I had to do was deal with some petty gangs, occasional theft. Make sure the kids had fun. Make sure they kept out of trouble. I mean, my life was busy, but it was honest. What am I doing here with these people? Really? Ah,
Killian, you can make a perception check if you can overhear this. Right, what's your passive? Perception. Let's see if you hear it. Because it depends who you're at. I'm going to say you're going to have to rely on your passive because you are stoned.
I'm standing.
Oh, no. You don't hear Owen just having this monologue with himself as you're progressing down the tunnels. It's very dark as well, so you're just kind of got your hands out.
Oh no, it's more. I keep getting distracted by things, or I'm like trying to sprint round, and I just hear Erwin's footsteps getting quieter and quieter, and then I do like, you know, when kids do that run when they fall in a bit behind,
Yeah.
and they're like, I do that until I can hear Erwin like right in front of me, and then I stop and walk really slowly again. And then
I stop. I pull out a torch, flint and tinder, and I light a torch.
You are suddenly blinded by light and tinder, but then you can see the walls are stone, the floor is stone, dirt.
Sorry, stone and what?
Dirt.
Dirt.
With a proper Cornish accent there. Dirt. And you find your way to the underground
Oh, you've got
chapel.
these.
We previously come across a more an altar.
I
Do they
literally.
taste like chicken now that I've had loads of them? They taste like chicken now.
Okay. Okay. I'm glad we figured that one out. Carry on.
It's still in
I carry on
disarray,
through
but
the church and give it no more thought. Just
straight through. The door on the far side, you open it,
Mhm.
and the kind of coldness hits you from this space as it goes out
Nope,
into
I am fine. Oh,
into-
coldness protection.
in the rock and kind of icy thing, and they get that strange bluish light that kind of filters through the ice above to some degree. You notice immediately
Mm-hmm.
that the bridge that crosses over
Yeah.
is not as intact as it was previously. When the more you connect it with, when the more said, let me show you, and there was a quaking, if you remember,
Mm-hmm.
when you spoke, you think that some of this has disrupted some of the bridge. There is a crack here and a crack there, and some of the stalagmites and reinforcements have shifted slightly. This route is more treacherous than you had previously engaged with.
I
So-
don't want to pass out because then poor Erwin's got to drag my sorry ass.
Many hundreds of feet above the water level below that's rushing along, coming from behind you now and out towards wherever it goes out towards. And you do still notice also in this space, there's the kind of the stalagmite.
Mm-hmm.
To get it the right way around,
Tights hanging down.
tights, stalactite coming down
Oh.
that contains the exit that you need. And to your left now, you also notice a sort of like an inlet.
The water comes from the inlet, yeah?
There's water rushing from underneath, from behind you,
Mhm.
and kind of a more gentle flow to the left, but on the kind of on the very base of this.
Can I go wade through the water? Just like beep, 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 beep.
It's hundreds of feet down.
Oh.
It'd be a lot. Well, you could. It'd be a big splash.
Oh.
Get down there easy.
Get you
once.
out diving, Dragonborn. Yeah, it was nice water, so you'd be all right, probably.
How much rope do I have? 100 feet down.
Not hundreds of feet down.
Depends. How deep the water is. How deep do you think the water is?
Cannonball.
Do you have any rope?
No, I'm good.
Sorry?
Do you have any rope?
Mm-hmm.
How much?
Huh?
How much?
Good question.
Probably
Not-
50.
Not that much. Yeah. I've got 3 at 50 feet each.
150.
Well, I can make 200 feet.
Mm.
So there you go.
Scalable with this, you think?
Mm-hmm. If I use the bridge that's closest to me, tied it onto the grappling hook, attached the grappling hook to the bridge base,
Yes.
how far away would I be from the bottom?
With the knots that come up, maybe 10 to 15 feet above, because you've got knottage to consider. Maybe not even that, maybe about 10 foot. Like we're thinking about knottage in there as well. Not
So
not
I
a big
couldn't. Yeah, 10 feet's too far. I
not a
aim
big
small.
jump, even for you.
10
because
feet is
at
literally
the end
fine
of
for
it,
me. I
you
can't
probably
jump that
touch the
high.
floor. Cool.
Actually,
Let's have-
10 foot's probably too far for Killian too, because
Just.
yeah.
I might have like a 3 foot.
10 foot drop is a d6 damage if you fall it.
Yeah, I know.
But, you know.
regardless, it's like getting down there but couldn't get back up. It's like I
Yeah.
physically couldn't get to that rope. Hmm.
Get down. I mean, it's the path in front of you is available. It's just a little bit
Dangerous, isn't
more
it?
hectic.
I'm just looking around, see what we've missed. And say there's a gentle
Maybe
stream coming from a gentle
s-
stream coming from the left. I want to figure out what that means.
Yeah.
So if it's being
perception
used
check,
for anything.
please.
What?
A perception check, please.
Ah, sorry. Perception.
And me or not?
You can assist if you're looking for a ways down, or you could roll a separate
Right,
because you're both looking separately. You can't really assist at looking. I don't really think.
22.
Whoa! Oh, in the cobbler, and a natural 20 from Killian Norm.
Oh, kick ass. That's great. Cool.
21.
Maybe
Second natural
maybe the
20.
cold air has hit you, Killian, and there's finally starting to
Wait, come on.
sober a little bit, like in this kind of ice.
The pain's kicking in. It's like, I'm awake now. My adrenaline's kicking in.
Oh yeah, it's kind of. Oh yeah, I'm really wounded.
That's like
I'm in
shit.
extreme pain.
What you have missed
Mhm.
is not looking backwards when you cross the bridge.
Okay,
When you cross the bridge, you were focused on the door ahead.
obviously.
But what you missed is when you look back the other way
Hmm.
to the edge of the bridge,
Yeah.
going round the side of the stalactite,
Mm.
seems to be a set of carved stone stairs that proceed round in a spiral-like fashion to the point of the stalactite, which is near to the floor. And
This
you
is the
notice
other end
that
of the bridge, though, is it not?
It's at the other end of the bridge, yes.
Mm.
But you notice that there is some sort of non-natural formation down there. You can't quite make it out clearly. It's stone work.
Toby. Toby. Stop it.
Stop.
It's already stopped and he's like,
Kian,
oh, they can't see me.
Kian, tie
Yeah.
yourself on to this rope. I'm going to move, tie yourself on with this rope. I'm going to move about 40 feet and attach the grappling hook to the bridge. I am lighter than you. I'm unlikely to make it fall. Then you can come forward, and if the bridge falls or you slip, the rope can save you. We'll move forward in sections.
Cool.
My brain just went, are you calling me fat?
Let's have a sleight of hand check, please, Killian Norn.
Okay. So I'm loading you. Are you calling me fat?
You calling me fat? You make a
Straight
lot.
away.
I'm calling you huge. But you wear it well.
Thanks. Yeah.
5-point harness later. I'm good.
Yeah.
Killian Norn, wilderness
extraordinaire.
explorer, has clearly done some abseiling in the past and fashions himself basically a pair of underpants out of the rope.
And you know what my sleight of hand is? 0.
Yeah.
So,
But your rope skills are off the
Yeah.
charts.
A wonderful knot that you pull tight with your dragonborn teeth like this. Yeah, the knot is fine.
I will proceed gingerly and carefully across the bridge towards the stairs.
Let's
At 40
have-
feet, I will attach the grappling hook and then
I'm going to
beckon.
say it's a. I'm going to say it's a dex.
Yeah.
Or a stealth, because it's kind of like gingerly putting your feet down. Does that make sense?
What would you wish it to be?
Whichever you would prefer out of those two.
Oh, no, I'm always going to go with the one that actually has a skill based bonus. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll do the stuff.
it's kind of like
I'm thinking of stealth. You're gonna, kind of like gingerly
walking
test
on
it.
like
Yeah.
cracked
15.
glass.
15. You proceed out gently,
Mhm.
putting your feet here and there. You hear a slight and take your foot off of that bit.
Move
And
it.
tries just to the left of it, just the right, and find another spot.
Yeah.
And you make it to the 40 feet that you like the look of.
Now I attach the grappling hook to the bridge
Cool.
somehow.
Let's have that sleight of hand for the getting that attached nicely.
Okay.
Oh no, I don't like the look of that face. Look at that face.
You get a 1. So Killian is going to fall with a very well attached rope that doesn't stop it.
You're very well attached to the wrong end. Does 10?
That's a 10. You tie a knot when
I will actually add +4 to that for I'm burning through my psychic points here to make it 14.
40. It's a better knot that you kind of go,
Well, it's a
Oh.
grappling hook, so it's like, how do I attach it? Make sure it's properly connected. Sort of.
and you double check it, and you have
A
yeah,
crappy knot. Go for it. You're in good hands.
cool.
I'll give you a thumbs up.
Killian Norn.
You don't know this. It's a great
You
knot.
don't know.
I know.
The worst thing about it.
I'm doing going. Don't do it.
Mm.
Don't do it. Killian's like, let's go.
Yeah, let's have this. Let's have this check then. This is gonna be a.
What am I doing?
It'll be a stealth to see if you can. Or I don't know. Would it? What do you? I think I said stealth, but like now I'm thinking, is it
I'm thinking it's either going to be more acrobatics or
acrobatic?
athletics or,
Yeah, maybe it's
or
acrobatic.
raw decks. Can we just raw decks for balance?
Either one.
Hmm.
Either one. Okay, they're both exactly the same. No,
Whoa,
don't
whoa.
touch it. Don't touch it. I will get. Don't touch it.
I'm not touching it. I'm just cleaning my book out.
I will get.
There's a level of psychosis going on here with those dice.
She believes that I have the power to curse dice, which is pretty true because every time I roll appallingly.
Does that count?
A 19.
It landed on 19. Does that count?
I'll let it count. So you get
Yes.
out to where Erwin is. Again, you saw where he stepped and heard that kind of thing. And don't step on that place that he stepped on.
I can
And,
see the little crack.
Yeah.
Little goblin bit cracks.
And then, you make it out to this midpoint. So you're out now, suspended hundreds of feet above rushing water, ice,
will-
melt,
I
and
will,
we go back to Jackson.
okay, cool.
For a moment.
Okay.
What is Jackson and Charlie's mission for the rest of the day?
Charlie's sleeping on the
Going
couch
back to
tonight.
Thakelbrows.
Sorry.
We're going back to Thakelbrows
Okay.
to pick up the other suit of armor
Yeah.
so we can compare them. I would also like to have a look at in a professional way at the sword the robot thing was swinging at us.
The one that was swinging at you, it is a long sword of what was it? I'll tell you. Hold on.
You are suffering tonight anyway.
No, I just can't remember if it's a magical long sword or if
You
it's just a
can't
regular.
remember names. You can't remember.
I can't remember.
I know.
How weird was that? I just literally opened it onto the right page as well, and then it closed. It is.
Like this page you can't have it.
Yeah, that's exactly what it did.
This page you have to. No, it's mine. Oh dear. I shouldn't have had tea coffee. I've had 2 coffees now. Ah,
Have a third, even it out.
It
I don't think there's
is-
enough coffee left in the pot.
Yeah, it's a long sword.
Non-stop.
Okay.
A long sword that you can use two-handed, obviously, if you wish to.
Yeah.
Your D10 or D8 if you wish to.
Yeah. Okay. That's cool.
Yeah, back to Thakelbrows. Halt in the name of the king.
Why?
Because we've got to say that to people that are trying to come into the traitor Thakelbrows' house.
Okay, you've said it now.
That you
Yeah.
have to. You should do it.
But we need to go in and get the suit of armor
And
that's in the wall.
you don't recognise there's a change of shift, but this person doesn't have a clue who you are. It would seem. But who are you? And what-
I'm Jackson. This is Charlie.
Hello, I'm Charles Owen.
Like the last lot let us in. They were impressed with Erwin's badge.
a badge? Who is this Erwin?
The king gave him like sort of. He made him like a captain or something.
Well, if there's some sort of note of written, yeah, of course you would be allowed through a badge of office.
He didn't give me a badge. He gave Erwin a badge. I
Well,
got a
then I
belt.
would say that you are not qualified to come in here.
I came out of there.
No, you didn't. You walked around the corner.
I went through the basement into the stalactite and went down, and then went to the evil church place where the pudding people have things. Had a conversation with them all. Followed it through the sewers. Came out in a warehouse. Went back to the palace, and now I'm back here. I came out of here.
Oh, in the name of the king. He has no rebuff.
Oh,
And Charles goes,
Jackson, what do we say about, you know, you not talking first all the time? Sorry, I'm Charles Owen. Look,
you guys are gonna make me throw up. I keep laughing so hard. Stop it.
we are on official king's business. We have been tasked with investigating the Archibald Thakelbrow. He is a traitor, as you say. He has slighted your kingdom most heinously. You have lovely hair.
well, thank you.
Will you let us inside to continue our work for the king?
He gets an 18. Charlie, smooth talking. Well, if you say you're on official business, I'll send. Look. Just don't get in any trouble, all right? When you get in there, keep it as it was. Yeah. Please help yourselves. We've got our eyes on you, though. They look at Jackson.
Okay, well, you can come with us. I'm just picking up a suit of armor and taking it to Ilin.
Are you okay to stay? I'll follow him in. That seems a reasonable offer. And the other one tells us, yeah, all right, you go in. And I'll stand guard and you go in, all right?
When
Yeah,
you say like halt in the name of the king,
Yeah.
aren't you then supposed to say his name?
King Harbold?
Exactly. But that's the name of the king.
Halt in the name of the king.
Until you say his name, you've not named the king.
I think it's an abbreviation.
I just
Plus-
didn't think it was particularly clear. Whereas if you said Harbold said you're not allowed in, that's different.
You're making my head hurt.
And when
Look.
was the last time you talked to Harbold?
I've never spoken to him.
Okay. He's a nice guy.
You speak to the king on a regular basis.
Yeah. We woke him up.
You don't look like the courtly type. If you don't mind me saying.
What's a courtly type look like?
Well,
You mean like Tholf? I don't look like him now.
you don't have any. You've not even got one bit of lace on you.
I've got lots of laces. It holds my armor on.
No, like fine lace. The white stuff. You know, frills and curlicues, and sometimes there's like little pictures of flowers and things in it.
Hang on.
Oh, please, you say you got something.
I'm looking. I have a lot of random rubbish in my inventory.
Oh, do you still have those lace stockings from when we was investigating this?
No.
Pull out a pair of
No.
fingers. Please.
I don't think I've got anything that would meet
I
that.
did like the laces thing. That would be a lace. Yeah, a lace on you. Put loads of laces. I'll
Like a
keep my
boot
armor on.
lace.
Shoelace mostly.
One of them starts walking with you towards the door.
Okay.
There you are.
Okay, so it's in the like entry room, like the first room.
All right.
Go in.
Yeah. Try and open the door.
The door does not open.
I'm going to look at the guard with me.
What?
You're going to open the door so we can get in.
I ain't got a key.
Okay, stand back a bit.
All right.
I would stand well back.
If this door goes boom and it shakes makes it like a sort of earthquake, I'm going to be very upset with you.
Well, Jax's plan is to sort of wedge his crowbar into it so it kind of takes out an angle and then whack that with a maul. Just want to try and pop the door out.
Hammer and chisel time. Tonk. Pang!
Except the chisel is a yeah, and
you're an orc. Yeah,
maul.
we know. Yeah. Essentially giant strength.
Yeah. Okay, please make a strength check versus this door.
Do I get any kind of advantage for having the appropriate tools?
Lower DC.
Okay, we can live with low DC. Just pure strength.
Yeah, well, athletics. If you, yeah, we can do it in athletics, can't we?
Athletics, I'll always take athletics. I've got proficiency in it.
Yeah. You got
18.
18. The door does give immediately as you do it, and you, forgetting how gingerly our
The trapped door.
the trapped door that Erwin opened
Carefully.
previously,
With a
very
key.
gingerly
With the key.
with the key, even then felt something give.
You had to turn it the opposite direction.
Yeah,
It was an interesting lock.
turned the wrong way.
Yeah. We
There
get
is
to find out what the trap does. Yay!
there is a jolt that kind of travels along the crowbar and then up the mall and into your body, and you take 13
Mm,
lightning damage.
mm.
Oh, okay.
Buzz.
I will probably drop the ball.
Yeah.
Oh, please say just kill straight away.
No.
Just timber.
I've looked better, but you know.
I've looked better. Less
I
crispy
see
fry.
what I mean. I told you to say it. Stand back.
Yeah. You remember when I said 2 minutes ago, leave it, don't make a mess? I think we might have different definitions of what a mess constitutes. This is most definitely a mess.
Like Thakelbrow is not going to complain. He was a tentacle thing and he's dead.
Look, my job's just to guard the gate. I don't want to know whatever weird stuff you're into about tentacles and things like that. Just look. I'm going to pretend that I haven't even seen you and you snuck past me. I'm going back to the front. I'm
Okay.
going to take up my position and I'm going to stand there. When you're done, I'm going to turn around and go, oh no, the door is gone, and raise the alarm.
Okay. Do you want me to just tell them when I get back to the castle?
Oh, dear.
Yeah, sure. Why not? You
Okay.
tell them that you busted the door. Fine. And he just proceeds his way, like completely dismayed, back to the.
I'm actually looking forward to coming out the back of them, just walk past and going, welcome to my world, and carry on going.
And you're inside the house if you wish to be. Back down below.
Well, yes, me and Bean. Oh, wait,
Shall we carry on upstairs with Charles and
probably a
Jax?
good idea.
Yeah, okay, cool. Charles and Jax, we are in the main hallway. You have the two doors that are either side of the stairs. They are open. The suit of armor from the right is the one that you picked up and carried
That was the one that went down. That was the first
down
one.
the stairs.
Yeah.
And then you have the one on the left-hand side as you've entered. And there is a...
I'm gonna pull that one out of the hole in the wall.
Yeah, it's not difficult to
And
do. You've
like-
seen Killian do this. And then there is a...
I can carry.
Yeah.
Good God.
Jax,
Yeah.
do you remember Erwin was saying about maybe having a little look around and seeing if we could find anything?
I thought that's what he was coming to do.
Sorry,
I thought that's what he was coming to do.
but he's not here.
I'm just gonna shout Erwin.
There is no response as you
Okay.
shout.
You want to have a look around?
But I didn't even walk in through the doors. I just stood in the hallway looking looking at what Killian was doing. Killian just tore a painting off the wall.
Well, that room behind is like some sort of dinner room where they sit around, and the
Yes.
kitchen's in the one next to it, and then it goes
Okay.
out the back.
Yes,
And I think did it have a little garden out the back?
there was some space out the back. Yeah.
Yeah. And then the stairs we didn't go up.
Okay. Where do you think we should start? I'm not really much of a snoop. I don't know where we should start. I mean, Jack, do you want to let them do it, or should we give it a go?
Well, Erwin's very worried about finding traps, and like that door was quite tingly and it wasn't very nice, like the fence.
Yes.
So, do you want to go look in and find the traps? Do you want me to use my trap finder?
You have one.
Yeah.
No, Ilin said not to break that one.
But he understood the usage of using it to find traps.
You have a
Yes.
very weird definition. What is your intelligence score again? Quite low. Or more, is your wisdom really low?
It would be like Charles would say,
Single digits, perhaps. Low single digits, perhaps. Minuses,
Yes, he
perhaps.
did. He did understand that. I mean, he did. Maybe we should find them. They should be here by now.
Send magic to them and find out where they are.
I'll give it a go.
who would he speak to? He would speak to Killian, wouldn't he? Because he loves Killian.
Unless we're on Erwin chat.
We're not on any win chat. That's a limited resources and he is asleep.
We didn't hook that up, I don't think, before we left
No, we did
each
not.
other's company.
No, I did not think of it. I just wanted to be away. I
From-
want to continue the
having
conversation.
it.
I literally assumed that Erwin, when he was sort of wandering around ranting, was doing so over Erwin chat. So we all
No. That requires a concentration, and I was having a headache. Thank you very much.
This is just purely yourself going.
I was just with myself
have
to
I
be 10
let
levels higher and
myself
get
in
psychic
for-
daggers and just go pain, inflict pain upon you.
And he will start something. He'll try to do. He will try and send a message, and we'll do it for the sake of it. We'll say it's to Erwin, and he'll say,
Sick of being here.
he'll say, "Hello, it's Charles." In your head, we're at Thakelbrows. Jax has suit of armor. Where are you? The guard had fabulous hair.
Investigating bridge in water cavern. Will be upstairs soon. Don't break anything.
Charles will cast message again.
How many messages has he got?
Who has he got? Oh no, sending, isn't it?
He's sending it to the third level spell, yeah.
Oh, you know what? He can't send anymore.
I
He can't.
I have visions of the next message coming through as too late.
Oops.
By break, do you mean? Let's define the definitions. Where are the boundaries of this?
We haven't broken anything in the house. We've broken some
Just
off
broke
the house.
the house.
Yeah, some off the house. Yeah, you get that message into your mind.
I
And
reply.
on the middle of this bridge somewhere with Killian Lorne. And we'll
Okay,
just
I
to
just
them
got a
now,
sending
Killian.
from. I just got a sending from Charles. He's
Yeah.
in the house with Jackson. They have the other robot.
What have they broken?
Don't know. It was a sending. Apparently, one of the guards has nice hair. So Charles is still stoned.
Oh, jeez.
Anyway, we should get across this bridge. I'll do the same thing. Move out. You follow, okay?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Same story. So we're gonna have another check.
Yes. Another check. Yeah. Another stealthy check. Oh dear. Oh dear. I might not have made it. I got a 1. I got 8.
You go out. Can you make a strength check, Killian Lorne, please?
Oh, Jesus Christ. Right.
Oh, please don't get a 1. And that's the end of Irwin. Fantastic. Oh, nice. Nice to meet you. Ah!
Strength, yeah.
Strength, yeah, straight up strength.
Okay. That's a 10.
So
Well, I'm light
doesn't-
at least.
it doesn't happen immediately. You are still maybe feeling the effects. You see Erwin step and something tumble beneath his feet. And you watch him fall for a second. Then remember you're supposed to grab the rope.
One way or the other. She's grabbing the rope. She's attacked. He's attacked.
Yeah, and it's attached to your body. But you don't, the slack goes through the hands for a bit too long.
Oh, no.
And Erwin, you tumble. Oh, and you take a massive 1 damage as you you fall, and suddenly the rope goes and kind of pulls into your organs. And
That's uncomfortable because as the end of that rope is a grappling hook.
oh, were you not tied on?
No.
Okay,
Wasn't.
but maybe
I was
you
moving
kind
on-
of
I was moving on with the
grade
grappling
the
hook.
end of
Technically,
it.
I was like kind of grappling along, sort of thing. Yeah, careful.
Yeah.
I was
Uh,
light. I was assuming lightness would be a thing. Apparently not. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, yeah. I managed to keep hold of the rope then.
Yeah, you kind of maybe like, I don't know, grab the end of it and it kind of pulls the shoulder nearly out of joint,
Yep.
and you feel that strain in your shoulder, and you are now
Yeah,
dangling.
I did the Jones it for a second. Ah,
Yeah.
ah.
Killian manages to get that swing under control.
Just.
Just now.
I think I'll
Killian.
try and climb the rope up.
Yeah, you can make an acrobatics to climb up, or Killian can help pull you up.
I will help pull.
I think that's an assist then, so that'll be an advantage
Advantage.
What, to me or
for Owen.
Owen?
10.
10. So it takes some time.
Oh, it's
And
more
it's-
pulled up than climbed up.
and
Occasionally
it's
get a hand over, but
Killian gingerly on the edge of this precipice, trying to readjust those big clumpy dragonborn feet for where it's not gonna crumble.
It is ice.
Yeah, that's it. You're trying to get you know how to get your feet right, but you're having to shift because it's moving. You feel that instinctual movement beneath your feet that you know well
Mhm.
from many years of racing creatures across the ice with your family and
It's now
exploring in the
really
wilderness.
stinks, I'm sorry.
Eventually Owen is back with you, but you do have a bit of a gap now where the bridge has collapsed.
Oh no. So does that mean that I have to jump over it? Is it between me and Owen?
No,
or-
Owen's on your side. You've got them with
literally pull me up to you.
you.
So there's a gap
Ah,
and then
thank you.
the rest of the bridge.
Yes.
How far is this gap?
I'm going to say it's about 10.
Can I jump it?
No.
Why not?
Not. You'd have to have a run up
Yeah.
running on this.
Okay. Can I pick up Erwin and throw him over?
I've never been able to stop you picking me up.
Yes. The question isn't that; it's whether Erwin consents to such a thing.
You'd have to tell me, or it'd be an initiative, or it'd
You
be an
have to, you have
initiative.
to, yeah, you have to ask.
Uh,
Erwin takes the dodge action.
no.
Evade, hide.
What do you
Just pull
say?
him
What
with
do you
the
say
rope.
to Erwin?
I
Okay.
just kind of look down at him. I'm like, do you want me to buy you?
How are you going to get across?
Well, if you attach the rope again, and then I can kind of
Okay, let's try it.
take a
But
few steps
I
back.
tie myself on this time.
Yeah. Okay.
Can I pick you up and
Yes.
tie?
Yes, you can. So how you make a ranged attack is with your dex, but I think this is going to be more of a strength. That would make sense to me, doesn't
Half
it?
push,
to
half
you?
jump sort of thing.
Yeah. Yeah. It's not. It's not
Okay, so
a. It's not a dexterity thing. It's a.
So
I would
strength.
do it as
It's
pure.
more a shot put, basically, like
Yeah,
that.
like
You go,
that.
"Whoa!"
I would do it as athletics. It's literally
Athletics. Yeah. It's
throwing.
like a shot put, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Right, okay.
I will assist.
Oh, you know, you're on a rope. You could kind of.
No, yeah, that all I do, I move my lunge. It's not really assisting. I'm
No,
going,
such a
"Ah,
good
yeah,
move.
Like, what's it? Is it the?
It's only 10
welly
foot. I
top.
guess you could
The
snap
welly
in
top.
half.
No,
Oh,
wait,
Like,
when
"Cool."
it's got
Not a bungee
the,
rope.
the hammer throw.
The hammer.
Wait.
Can a hammer throw a goblin?
Yeah, I can see that killing, but doesn't realize what she's doing. I'll disattach it to me. It goes, whoo, whoo, whoo.
So what is
10
it?
points.
I'm doing? Sorry.
Athletics,
Athletics.
please.
Oh, okay. That would be an 18.
Oh, good shot.
Yes.
Good
When you're
shot.
across the other side.
I love that. Good.
I will try and make a roll out of landing to soften the blow.
Yeah.
I was going to say, I hope it's good because my athletics is a +6.
Yeah.
So I was like, fingers crossed.
Cool.
You're over.
Okay.
For me, that's good.
All right, I will find somewhere to attach rope to. So
There
assist-
are some of the stalactite supports that you can use, which have
Yep.
been definitely reinforced with some sort of iron bars and stuff like that kind of stuff to where it has obviously previously broken and then or there's been signs of wear and tear. This looks a very sturdy item.
Good. I shall use this and tie on and use the grapple hook to make sure it's all chipped in and secured.
Okay, so can I take like 5 steps backwards? Would that be enough? And when
I'm
I say
gonna
steps,
say
I'm
you
not
can
like
do it.
baby steps.
We're
I'm
going to
about,
do
like,
an athletics roll to try and get across. Or an acrobatics to try and get
I'll
across.
take athletics. Like,
So this is your kind of power and cross.
bollocks. 10.
Glad you're tied on.
You jump. You have that fleeting moment. You're like, I'm going to make it. I'm going to make it. And then you just your toes on the edge.
But because their claws can like grip on,
Oh, that's the
Like,
problem.
dig them in.
Yeah, you do. And
You
then
do
that bit, the bit you dig in just
And that
disappears.
goes.
Oh, Jesus! No!
I at
No!
least have the snowshoes of gripping the ground, so I don't have to worry about sliding on the ice.
Yes, you
Yeah,
take
so I'll
3
try and-
damage.
All right, okay, I'll try and direct her swing so she basically comes back down and back up again.
Yeah. Are you still alive? Are you still?
Just
You haven't got a dead dragonborn on the end of a rope
not yet.
hanging over a president.
Not yet.
It's an interesting form of bait, though. I wonder what could you fish for? If it's,
Plesiosaur.
yeah, plesiosaur. They like the taste of dragonborn.
Don't use me as bait.
Yes.
Alright.
So
Climb
Um,
up. Oh, make
I'm
sure
up.
she's alive.
That's an acrobatics. With Erwin assisting, so you can have it with advantage.
Yeah, I like the concept of me assisting.
Yeah.
I have it with advantage. Are you joking?
Well,
Right.
more, more helpful.
Acrobatic.
With
Yeah, more helpful
advantage.
guidance.
That's 8. So another natural 20. Somehow you go, you kind of go, you're completely winded. The first attempt you go, and you slide, and then like
Hook your leg
Yeah.
around the rope.
yeah, and that's the assist, and then he gets the method that shimmies up, and you're back on this bridge, and you are now to the stalactite that hangs beneath the
one with the steps.
one with the steps. Yes.
So I take it we're going down the steps.
I think we should, since we got here,
Yeah.
at least have a look at what's down there.
Yeah.
Let's stay attached to each other, shall we? Make a good team.
I think that's fair.
Um.
Wait, I just realised, am I still stoned?
No, I'm
I
going
keep
to say
saying stoned, but you know what I mean.
you've rolled so many natural 20s. I don't think it's possible for
Oh,
you to
yeah.
actually be any intoxicated at the moment. I'm afraid.
Near death, so many near death so far. Yeah, adrenaline's just washed that crap.
Yeah.
away.
It's
It's just
just
long
literally
gone.
All
Shunt it
out of
away.
your system by sheer
Really well
adrenaline.
done.
Can you both
It's 10 o'clock. though.
make me perception checks, and
Sure,
then we might have to end because I'm getting really a bit sleepy.
that's fair enough. Oh, yeah. I'm
I'm putting the lid on that before I knock it because I will. What was it? So-
Perception, both.
Perception.
20.
20.
Yes.
19. We're doing good.
Yeah. However,
He's annoyed. Yes, unfortunately.
I
however,
shouldn't have said that, should I?
However,
the commotion
Oh. You're going to kill me.
has disturbed something.
You're going to kill me.
Not from above, not from below, but from above.
You're going to kill me.
You can hear like the flapping of wings.
why was this scene not disturbed when the metallic thing went clang, clang, clang? Whee, spoosh. Anyway,
Yeah,
When the what?
with the
Anyway,
robot.
carry
Why
on,
did you
carry on,
get
carry on,
disturbed when
doesn't
we threw a
matter.
robot
You
downstairs?
don't know.
yeah, carry on. A conversation for another time.
Because there wasn't anything there. It fell straight into the water, if you remember. It's clang, clang, clang. There was nothing still moving within the space.
Yeah, yeah, carry on.
And
We were,
then
but true. Carry on.
you hear the flapping of wings, and you see a dark object glide above you.
You can suck my big toe.
And that is where we're going to end
Hate you
for
right now.
today, with Jackson
Charlie.
and Charlie blissfully unaware upstairs of their impending doom of their fellows downstairs,
I'm fucked.
and
Just
you
like
hear the flapping of.
Oh,
You
stand
can't
behind me.
quite
I'll be
see.
your guard. Stand behind me, and I'll be your guardian. I've actually technically got more hit points than Jackson these days. I got a better AC too. Actually, no,
And,
I got more better AC than that Jackson. He still has more hit points than me.
I'm not doing well.
Yeah, and we'll end there, and you can sort of just begin to see the
Well, hello.
the
Sleepy
dark
boy.
shape of something coming towards you. These wings.
Cloaker level, sort of like stingray, manta ray thing going on.
It might just be.
Oh god, I hate cloakers.
It might just be. It's in a cavern. Come on, it's the classic, isn't it? Dropping from
No,
the
piercers are the classic.
Oh, I love a
punk.
piercer. Piercer and a roper.
What one's the piercer?
The piercers are
These
the
look
ones
like a
that drop,
stalactite,
the
they're basically
ropers are the one that
eyes.
comes up.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
You
that
are
was
like the loudest
lovely to
drinker.
play with you guys. And